Get that crap out of my face. Ladies and gentlemen, greetings. Today is September 30th, 2013. And yes, this is the KNKL show? I don't even know what I was trying to say. Wow, I was gonna be like, and tomorrow is October 1st, which is Grand Theft Auto Online, for those of you who have been waiting for that. My brother has been playing a lot of that game, and he's super excited about it. That was what I was trying to say, but today is the KNKL show, number 98, I think it is. I think it's 98. Yeah. I'm your host, Keenan Lafferty, and today's Emma Monday, where we gather as a collective of artists, and we work on the comic. And that's what we're going to be doing today, so let's go ahead and jump into this. Oh, what is this line work? Jeez. Whoever laid this out didn't know what they were doing. Man. We're going to have to go in there. We're going to have to clean all this stuff up today. And yeah, we're actually going to move straight on into masks because I don't even need to touch these. These are amazing lines done by the talented Alicia Watley. She's been helping me out on the line work, as well as Ozzy Burke. Don't worry, Ozzy, I'll be showing your line work on here as well. Awesome, talented people who step up to the cause to help me out. And I'm going to be working on this today. We're going to be masking. Yay! Yay! So excited! And we're going to go ahead and do that. And we are going to ignore that call as well. Good thing I put you on silent. Ignored. Hopefully it wasn't important. I'll find out afterwards. Okay, so yeah, let's go ahead and jump right into lining. Where is my line tool? Where? Okay, has it really been this long? There we go. Okay, so for those of you who know how I like to do my masking, I basically go through here and I just close off. Whoa, not like that. I close off this amazing line art. That way we can easily set up our masks. And I do apologize if I do have a bit of a sickly look to me. I consumed probably about a ½ pound of sour gummy worms before this show, and then I downed it with some green apple chicken salad, which was really good, but I think the mixture is just like not really agreeing with me, and I'm feeling quite sick, so I do apologize if I do in fact barf on the keyboard while I'm doing this, but I will do my best to not let that happen. And that is not working. Okay. But I hope you guys had a great weekend. It's great to have you back here on a good old-fashioned Monday. Good old-fashioned Monday. And yeah, things have been good for me. Oh, for those of you who checked out, I wanted to make sure to say thank you to everyone who supported the thread, because over the weekend I did this picture of Poppy right here. And for those of you who went on the Facebook, check that out, as well as went over to the League of Legends board and saw it for yourself. You saw this thing where you could get you could download the high res and check out the drawing that I did. Thank you guys so much for doing that and checking out the time lapse that I put onto YouTube. I just had the feeling that I really need to draw the yordles. And another big thing that I keep trying to push is that, the girls, because the guys are like chipmunks, the girls should have these ears, right? Because normally they have like little elf ears. And I think it's because they were originally supposed to be a completely different race, but then they just like merged them all in with yordles. So I offered up the solution of just move their ears up and then you're good to go. So yeah, thank you to everyone who's been supporting that, and please continue. If you haven't seen that, go check it out on the Facebook and as well as on the actual forum post. It will help get some eyes on that. Get some eyes on the yordle cause. Alright, yeah, man, I'm really feeling sick. Oh, that's not good. I have a rumbly in my tumbly. I think I just need some water or something. Ugh. Don't ever eat a ½ pound of Trolley Bright sour gummy worms, because it is really not good for you. It's not a good idea. It tastes good when you're eating them, but later, it turns bitter in the belly. Okay, so let's go ahead and get rid of these frames completely. Let's get rid of those. I know that is tons of fun to watch me do that. But let's go ahead and get these masks started. Okay, So I take the magical fairy wand, and I just slap it down, right? And then we just pick all the open areas. All of the open areas, which is here and here. And yeah, here. And here. And then let's go ahead and invert that sucker. Inverted. Let's get behind all of these lines. And let's make our char mask, which is short for character mask. Yes. Go ahead and fill it. And there you go. Wasn't that easy? Oh, looks like I forgot to do this little spot here. Okay. Wow, that looks really good. Looks really good. I love clean line art. It makes me feel oh so special. Oh so special. Someone said, I had a dream that I had gummy worms in my macaroni and cheese. It was disgusting, and it was not a good dream. Sugar and cheese. Actually, yeah, that's what my diet consisted of today. Sugar and cheese. Maybe that's why I'm feeling rather sick right now. All right, so let's go ahead and focus on this panel today. That's why I have a sneeze button. Ha! The silent sneeze. It is a skill that has taken many years to learn. Okay, so let's go ahead and focus in on this panel like I said earlier. Let's go ahead and put the frames back on there. And let us begin. Let's begin with the skin, shall we? Skin, skin. Oh, that's not skin. Skin, skin, skin. Skin. Is that skin? No. Skin, skin. Lovely. Lovely. And I usually like to keep everything fairly desaturated when I'm laying it in at first. Make sure we expand. Scratch our pits, because that is good luck. It is very good luck. And a very professional thing to do. Alright, so we got the skin. Oh, I forgot. Nico and Emma both do not have the same exact skin tone. Of course, what was I thinking? What was I thinking? Nico skin. And what am I trying to do here? I guess I just have to do this again. Let's delete it off of that and put it in like that. Okay, that's good. Looks a little too dark. Whatever, it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be the exact right color right off the bat. Alright, let's take care of the vest. Shall we? This is always the most invigorating point in the art. Is it good luck to scratch someone else's pits? Yes. Yes, it is. It is absolutely good luck. Alright, in fact, that's the best luck you can have. It's the best luck. That's the best kind of luck you can get. And what the heck happened there? Really? Work with me. Come on, let's work together. Alright. Nice and dark. Alright, suit. Oh yeah, and let's kick all these things back. There we go. Excelente. Oh. And of course, you must expand. You must expand the mask first. Let's get out our ink brush. We can make these tiny adjustments, if we must. Okay. Good. Good. Alrighty, let's see here. Let's take care of his hair. The little bit that he has left. Lovely. Bandana. Can't forget that. And very quickly you will start to see the scene taking shape. Bandana. Okay. Let's take care of the accent colors. That should be good. This is pants. Maybe something like that. Accent. Simple, yes. That looks a little bit weird. Needs to be darker, I guess. Yeah, that's good. Good. All right, let's take care of Emma. Let's take care of Emma-san. Emma hair. There we go. The pin, the infamous pin. And the dress. Jadres. And let's take care of her eyes. Manually. We must do this manually. Anything else is unacceptable. Get in there and take care of that. Okay. Oh, someone's asking some good questions over here. People are asking about how do I make clean line art. I will show you. I will show you. Okay, so let's take away all the smoke and mirrors. Let's take away all this stuff. Take away all the color. Now let's see. Let me show you what this starts off as. Okay, so before all the line art, this is basically what we have here. Yes, basically like this. So before you do the line art, actually even before this, you do have something else. You have this! This is what it starts out as for me. So really, really rough sketches, basically, of what I want the page to look like, right? So it's like, oh, okay, well, we're going to have some motorcycles here. And I'm usually using like my thick chalk brush. That way I can really just like lay in values. You know, I can just like work really, really like broadly and just like slap down values and figure out what I want the balance of the panel to be. And then after that, I kind of just like, I chisel away at it and I sculpt it into the panel that I want it to be. And then once that's done, then I'll lower the opacity, much like this. And then I'll go through there, and then this is where I start to really define what I want the characters to look like. You know, but what's interesting is that, you know, like the positioning and everything of the characters is pretty much worked out here. So like Nico, see, he just fits over top of the quick sketch that I did of him, for the most part. I mean, some things I changed. You know, like I moved his, I think his arms looked a little bit too long when they were out like that. So I think I scaled his arms back and made him a little bit bigger. But basically everything stays in the same general area, it's just more defined. So yeah, like I said, I think that there's something magical that's captured in the early sketch phase when you're not worrying about things coming out perfectly. It just seems like the force of the artist is at its full capacity. And that's when you see some really awesome stuff come out. So, and then after this, once you have something like this, then you hand it off to a very talented line artist who takes care of the rest for you. But prior to that, I was doing it myself. And that takes a little bit of time. Because it's basically, you gotta have precision, and you've got to have confidence in your line work, because it shows. It shows in your strokes, it shows in the line weighting, and all that stuff. And basically, this is the way that I like to think about it, is that, you know, when it's all said and done, the people are going to be seeing your line art, right? Whoever the line artist is, they're seeing your work. It's no longer, mine. Mine guided you, but you are in charge of what the final image that people are going to see is. So no pressure or anything, but it is something that should not be taken lightly. I used to think that line artists was like, oh, well, all they do is trace. They just trace the blue pencils, but it's not that easy. It's not that easy. There's so much character that goes into a good line artist. Okay, so anyway, moving on. Let's go ahead and take care of these bikes. Bike mask 1. Did not want to pull that up. Bike mask 1. But hi, what's up, Addison? I'm doing a show right now. I'm doing a show. Someone just came in to say hi to me. It's my little niece, Addison. I guess. Yeah, you want to grab her? See ya. Little kids, they're so cute. Gotta love them. Gotta love them. Always getting into trouble. Alright, now, where was I? Yes, bike mask. Here we go. Gotta love the kids. Gotta love the kids. Okay. Let's get back into this. Let's just mask this whole puppy. Right on out of there. Usually I try to stay away from manual masking, but in this case, I'm not going to make an exception. Manual masking is always the last-ditch effort. If you have clean line art, there is no need for manual masking. Okay. All right. Oh, I do realize that these parts were inked, and they did not need to be. I don't believe so. I think no. That's an open part. Oh yeah, I've learned so much about bikes. I have learned so much about bikes just by doing these pictures. Doing these pictures and doing these panels has taught me so much about bikes. Half of which have taught me that I know nothing about them. But it's all good because we're learning, right? We're learning. Learning and yearning, not discerning. And I think I might just manual mask this one because, hey, it's behind everything anyway, so we don't really need to worry about it getting in the way of anything. Let's just lasso mask that thing. Man, these gummy worms. Oh, I feel like such crap. Ugh. Ugh. No good. I seriously think I might barf after this. I might barf after this cast. Oh, sorry. I should have told Addison that you guys said hi. Sorry. All right. So next time she comes in here, next time I see her, I'll tell her that everybody says hi. You guys are so sweet. You guys are so sweet. All right. We got to do glass mask. And the glass mask is actually very interesting because it gets its own layer. It gets its own layer because it is a very interesting material. It is an interesting material girl, and we must render it properly in this material world. Alright? So let's do that. Okay. Okay. It is time for our background. And how long have we been going? 20 minutes, and we're already mashed out. I say today is a good day. Today is a very good day. But let me ask you guys something. I've actually been putting this out to a couple people. And that is, we just had the KNKL show, episode 100, as many of you know. And we're about to hit number 100 on the dailies too, so it's almost like 200 in a way. But rather than continue with the numbering segments of like the KNKL show, you know, like on Tuesdays, and then just going up from 100, and then the KNKL daily having its own numbering thing, think about just combining them and having it all would just be the KNKL show now. So basically from here we'll go 101, 102, 103, 104, all the way up to infinity and beyond. And Tuesdays will just be called Tutorial Tuesday. Let me know how you guys feel about that. And what was I about to do? What was it? I think I was about to do the background. Yes! BG Mask. BG Masks. BG Masks. BG Masks. Oh, so fun. Okay. And that's what you call good. Heap holes! Heap holes! Okay, so another thing that I'm going to be doing, guys, is because we left off with our heroes on this panel, right? And it's starting to get rather dark outside. So I'm going to be referencing this page for our coloring, right? For our color bits. I like that. That's a good word, bits. Our color bits. Alright, so let's go ahead and open up that page so we can easily eyedrop what we need. What are you guys saying over here? Oh yeah, you guys were like, I didn't even know there were different shows. Yeah, so it's like probably people won't even care or even notice really. But I think I'm just gonna start numbering them all 100 and up, and then I'm just gonna call it Tutorial Tuesday, kind of like Day 9's Newbie Tuesday. Because I want to be like Day 9. And he's on episode 600 already, and I'm only on kind of 200. Officially 100, but kind of 200. And the only thing that matters is the kind of, right? Alright. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and drop that page right there. Oh, and this is lovely because we have references for every single thing we're going to need. We have references for the background. We have references for the characters and all that good stuff. All right, I say let's go ahead and color this puppy. Let's get these colors locked in and make it look good. All right, so first thing we're going to do is we're going to block in our values for the background. And it's been actually a little while since I've done this. It's really funny. It seems like every time I get back into the comic, like I almost have to like slightly relearn everything over again. And I don't really like that because it's like I should be going so fast that I'm just like on it, right? I'm just like on like Donkey Kong. So yeah, I'll be working on that whole Donkey Kong thing as we go forward. But for now, we are relearning a little bit. But that will be changing in the near future. Okay, so, oh, I think I can already see this. I can already see how this is going to go down. Whoa, not like that. Not like that. Values. No, we don't even need values. Just lock that sucker. Alright. I can already see how this is going to go down. In a world where clouds are blue and pink. Alright. Oh, that looks good already. That looks good already. Love it. Love it. Okay. Let's also get some eraser stuff going on there. And basically what I'm doing, guys, is I'm working in black and white. And all I'm worrying about here is value. And then I will show you the trick that I like to do. The cool little trick that I like to call letting the computer do all the work for you, aka gradient map. You'll be seeing that in just a moment. But for now, we must finish our values. That doesn't look good. That does not look good. I want a little bit of this rounding effect that we had going on before. Looks a little bit nicer. The rounding of the clouds. I do believe that is what I'm talking about. Shoot! I don't like it. Fix that. It'll look better with the straight clouds. Gives us more of a sense of motion and emotion. So let's go back to that. We have a little bit of curvy stuff going on there, but I think that's about it. I scratch my nose in approval. Alright guys, I'm about to show you the secret to eternal life and all of the questions that you have about purpose, why we are all here, are about to be answered. Because we're going to be going into something that I like to call gradient maps. We go to Layer, New Adjustment Layer, then we go to this little option right here, this little hidden gem called Gradient Map. Whoa! What is that? It's brilliant, ladies and gentlemen. Brilliant! What is going on? Okay. We need to make sure we clip that mask back because we don't want everything to be pink. We just want the sky to be slightly pink. That looks good. However, I do want a little bit more, whoops, a little bit more lightness going on there. A little bit more lightness would be nice. Let's go ahead and kick this a little bit more that way, that a little bit more that way. And this a little bit more towards orange. Possibly. Let's just try it. Let's try it. Don't freak out. Let's try it. Trying it on. See how it feels. See how it feels. Ooh. Oh, no. 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 I'm looking back here to see how it's affecting everything. That actually looks okay. That's a good start. I keep clicking the wrong thing. Oh. I cannot believe I just hit cancel. Do you see that? I did all that work and I just hit cancel. Why would I do such a thing? It's okay, I like this one better. This one's better. Ha! Ha! Alright, so we've got our basic sky in. We've got our basic colors laid in. And now we're going to go ahead and just eyedrop from up here. We're going to go and lay that in. We're going to make it look good. Make it look oh so good. Now, what I want to do is I want to make sure that we have plenty of darkness over here. Okay? So there's like a nice gradient going from darkness over here, right, on the left side, and then it goes a little bit lighter on the right side. Okay, so let's go ahead and add some extra lights in here and there. Just kind of playing around with some color. Ooh, I like the way that looks. I figure by the end, by the time I'm done drawing this comic, I'm going to be like a master at drawing clouds. Like, I mean, I still not saying that I know what I'm doing already, but like I freaking suck at drawing clouds already, like right now. But I'm learning. I'm learning a lot about clouds and how they work and stuff like that. And hopefully I will become a master cloud painter by the time this comic is completed. Alright, let's go ahead and get a little bit more of this in there. Brilliant. Good. And the reason why I like doing it this way, the reason why I like masking the characters first and then drawing in the values of the background is because, especially if you're trying out a new color scheme, like in a new scene, I really like this because you basically figure out what your ambient light source is, right? It's like this pinkish kind of blue, so you know that what colors are going to look good with it because you pick them according to your background, as opposed to painting the colors, shading or painting the characters, shading them all in, and like kind of thinking of what light source you want to be in your head. But then at the end, it ends up being something completely different, and then you have to like go in and modify all the colors and all that stuff. That's not fun. It's not fun. So paint in your ambient light source or figure it out first. Concept drawings really help a lot with this too. Like if you have a scene, this is something that I really want to get into. And this is something that I'm going to be doing on the upcoming scenes here. We're going to have some upcoming scenes where I'm going to be using more concept artwork for color, like color keys, right? That's the word I was looking for, color keys. And yeah, hopefully you guys can see how well that can impact the overall consistency and quality of your comic. Alright, that looks great. Alright, so the other reason why I brought this picture in here is because we have all the colors we need already ready to go. So we can, for instance, just eyedrop Nico's coat here, because again, this is taking place in the same, I mean the background in here is like straight orange, but I just took the, or did I? I hope I did. And we'll find out. We'll find out. We'll find out really quickly. If not, then I can just grab another page. Okay, so what's really cool about that is we can just go up to Nico's suit, wherever that is, and let's make sure we lock all of the layers. Why am I yawning? Why? Why am I yawning? I don't know why. Okay, yeah, there we go. Cool. In fact, I think I might just grab another page anyway. I think page 25 is the one that comes to my mind. Page 25 of issue 2. Well, if you refer back to page 25 of issue 2, you would see that the color scheme just doesn't match. What do you guys say over here? Okay, so this one in particular right here. These are the colors that we're going to be pulling from because we got our pink sky, and it already works here, so we're just going to save time and grab that. I dropped the crap out of it. So let's go ahead and grab that, shall we? Let's go ahead and grab that. Woo! Oh, okay. I was going to freak out. I was like, please tell me that worked. Excellent! Excellent. Okay. So let's go ahead and continue now that we got the celebration out of the way. We got suit. Let's move on to the hair. And this is where, again, guys, pay attention. You only have to figure out the colors once, right? Not everything about creating comics is that hard, right? Figure out the colors once, and then you can just eyedrop the crap out of it. Accent color. Get that crap over here. Woo! Love it. It's so easy. It feels like I'm cheating. It's almost like you're cheating. Good. Nico skin. Come to us. I seriously got a burp. Ah, it's good. Burp button. Burp button works well too. Okay. See, and this is what I'm talking about. Okay, look at what just happened with his skin, right? See how that skin color, it doesn't really go with the rest of the picture, but as soon as you change that, it's like, whoa. It's like he belongs in the scene now, right? Because the ambient light is affecting him, and it makes it look really cool. And you figured all that crap out here on page 25 of issue 2, and now you can bring it into the new page. And it's very good. Very good. Saves you time. Saves you time. Saves your life. And it makes everybody happy in the long run. So, there is absolutely no downside. Now here's another interesting thing. Watch as I paint Emma. Watch how this goes. I just did her eyes, right? And it looks kind of weird because it's like that kind of like light blue against that like desaturated peach. However, watch what happens now. I will color her skin. Wait. I'll skip a couple layers and I'll color her skin. And boom! Awesome, is it not? It's relative color. That's what it is. It's relative color. That was the word I was searching for. Watch, I'll do the same thing with her hair. Same thing with her hair. Boom, baby! Where's the pin? Give me the pin. Pin. Emma with sunburns. You guys are funny. You guys are so silly. You're so silly. Woohoo! Cool. Now let's color the bikes. Shall we? Shall we? Okay, bike mask 1. You get what is going on. Oh, let's make sure we save this also. Saving is also a very good thing, especially when you think the program is about to crash. It's always a good idea. Okay, so let's go ahead and color both of these in, and because Nico's bike is a little bit further in the background, I'm going to make his a little bit lighter and Emma's a little bit darker and saturated. So we get something more like this. See? Now there's a clear dividing line between the two bikes, or bike parts. I made bike parts for the American working man. Alright, so now you can see, check it out. In fact, I can show you all of the masking process right here. So we've gone from this, right? Look at how all the colors, they just don't work with this ambient lighting. But once you add in the proper mask colors, awesome! And then you're ready to just throw on the gradients and bring your characters to life, set them in the scene, and everything just seems to work out perfectly. Your dreams come true right before your very eyes. And it is a good feeling. Yes, it is. It really is. The glass, I'm going to go ahead and fix that. See, basically this is why we put the glass on its own layer. That way I can do this awesome trick. Let's go ahead and turn it a little bit more that blue. And then I just lower the opacity on it, right? And then we can see through it. Whoa. Bet you never saw that trick before. Okay, so let's do it like that. That looks good. That looks really good. Looks good. Alright, so now, I do realize that I did color the accent. I think I'm going to make one more. Do I want to make a new thing for the goggles? And the... Yeah, why not? Why not? It's a little thing, but why not? Pink goggles! See, because it's like the reflection. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, and with that, we've been going for about 40 minutes. So I'm going to open up question catapults. Question catapults, please, people. Take a few questions, and then we will end today's show. But until then, let's drop on some gradients really quickly. All right. Here we go. All right, so let's go ahead and start with, let's really think about this, because it's a heavy backlighting. So the only thing that would really be affecting the characters here would be the headlights from the motorcycles behind them. So let's go ahead and start with that. Let's start with a heavy backlighting on these characters. And then there would be a little bit of ambient lighting from like the reflections and things in front of them. But I think the heaviest is going to be from behind them. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's start with Emma-san. Emma-san. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab this skin color. And we're going to go ahead and pull out our awesome brush. And right before your very eyes. Now let's have that good transition, right? Good transition of saturation to simulate subsurface things, right? And another thing that I really like to do is make sure we put the blush, put the cute little blush on the face, a little bit on the cheeks, goes a long way. There you go. That wasn't so hard, was it? Oh, people talking about how many hours must one draw to become pro? That is a funny question, especially since last week we were like 1,000 hours levels you up, right? So someone said I would be a level 3 artist, and I was like, oh, well, uh, yeah, that's an interesting way to think about it. The amount of hours to draw to become pro, it depends on what you consider pro. I mean, this is something that I keep telling everybody, right? And I'm going to say it again, because pro is not a matter of, just making money with art. That's always a good thing to do, right? But I think being pro seems to almost kind of naturally come to you when you're doing and studying the things that you want. You know? Like, don't fall into the trap of, oh, well, this person over here is doing that, and they're working in the industry, so I need to be just like them, right? Don't do that, okay? It's always good to study fundamentals and things, like just general things that make you a good artist, like figure drawing and perspective and all that stuff. I mean, even I didn't learn perspective, though. And that's what I'm trying to say, is like, I just didn't focus on the things that didn't interest me, right? Even though people around me were telling me, oh, you got to learn this, you got to learn this, and don't get into that, I still did it because I was interested in it, okay? And that's how you become a pro. That's how you become a pro. All right, anyway, I'm going to take another couple questions. All right, someone's asking, what is the average day for me? This is another good one. The average day as of late has involved me getting up. I usually try to get up around like 9:30. Usually pretty relaxed days, especially now that I've been doing the 26-34 rule, where I work for 26 minutes and then the rest of the hour, 34 minutes remaining, I'll actually get up and I'll walk away from whatever I'm doing. And I'll go for a walk. I'll go straighten out some room in the house. I'll clean my room. And it just seems like the days are just getting more and more simple as they go along. And I think it's because I'm starting to realize the more I go, like the older I get, maybe I'm acquiring some sort of wisdom, but that a lot of things that I used to worry about, I realize are just not worth worrying about at all. And I should instead just be focusing that energy into something that I want to do and creating, right? But that's another conversation for another Thursday. All right, 2 more questions and then we're done. We're done. The epic outro music so I can do the proper outro. Would I like 100 duck-sized horses or 1 horse-sized duck? Oh, I would definitely go for a horse-sized duck. That way I could ride it. I would ride it into battle, and it would quack at my foes and hiss, right? Because ducks hiss too, and they're very scary. Oh, okay. And I do apologize. I know people are asking so many good questions over here, but I can't get to them all. Question. Do people bother you constantly for the most mundane tasks? If they do, that's what I concentrate on with my 34 minutes, right? Because it's like it's chores, or I need to go wash somebody's car or take out the trash. That's plenty of time, or there's plenty of time throughout the day for me to do stuff like that. Break time. Because, I get asked to do a bunch of stuff, and, I always tell them, hey, I'll be available in 26 minutes, and I'll help you out. It's really awesome. All right. Someone's asking, will I do a tutorial how to draw each of the characters from Emma? Yeah, I think that would actually be really cool. I could definitely do that. I probably wouldn't take up a KNKL show for that, but I could definitely do that on a Monday, right? And be like, hey, today we're going to learn how to draw Nico. We're going to draw Clem. We're going to learn how to draw buttons, dead and alive, right? And the last question today is coming in from Lion Hoof, who asks, how many times a week do you get requests from friends and family to draw something for them? I get requests a lot to like draw stuff for people, and they just have to understand that, hey, like if they're not commissioning me for something, then it really ultimately comes down to whether I have time to do it and if I'm just interested in doing it. And usually if I'm interested in really doing it, or if I really like the person, then I'll make time to do it, right? I'm not just the kind of person that's like, well, if you're not paying me, then, you know, screw off. You know, I like to do things for people, and I really believe that a big part of, you know, just having a skill and creating a business and creating something, creating anything is part of it is being charitable, right? You got to give and share things for free too, you know. And so yeah, but at the same time, you just got to have that balance. That's really what it is. Just finding that balance between working for yourself and making sure that, you know, you're doing the stuff that you want for the people that you love. Alrighty, people. I do apologize that I can't get everybody's question today, but we are going to end day 98 of the KNKL Daily. Thanks again for joining me live on the KNKL show, Twitch, TV. People on YouTube, thumbs up if you like it, thumbs down if you don't. My name is Keenan Lafferty. I'll see you guys tomorrow for Tutorial Tuesday. Until then, you guys take care.